maybe everyone are able to see my presentation. Yes.
Yes, we could. Yes, we can see the slide.
Yes, the presentation. So basically, here to give the brief about our IT Talent Hub. Yes, we are largest independent community within the UK, and training services we are providing more than 15 years. Office is in Ilford, which is very near to the Ilford railway station, Elizabeth railway station, and we have excess of 1,500 valued people in our community space. Especially, we are more focusing on the training, networking, and recruitment. So to come to our core client, yes, we have like a department for education, Cocorio and LGP. Also, Myco, test partner, transform. These are all the very high level client, which I have to say. And always we have the success stories by placing the people in these different sectors. I can say, and maybe don't consider this is only for the testing or AI testing. This will be also considering the other verticals like full stack, security, cyber security, and then data science, everything together, this success story. Okay. Yes. So even I told why especially the IT Talent Hub means the quality from the trainers, and we are in UK more than 15 years of experience, and the curriculum especially designed with the UK job market. Okay, so there is a differentiation needed. No, suppose if you are expecting for the country level, the job market will differ. Okay, so this especially the trainings are provided with respect to the UK job market, and always like we are trying to place a lot of student in the each in the every month, and we have especially the exclusive placement assistant and training after our course completed. And the link, we are already linking with the top consultancy company in the UK. This will motivate and give more on the job opportunities. And we are already set up and then running with the dedicated recruitment team from our for our student. And once you are doing the training, no, even you are involved with the live projects, maybe I can say with the startup company or from our side also, both will be, or anyone will be applicable. Okay. So end of the training, definitely we are also part of like interview preparation, and then especially these are all certification based trainings. Okay. Yes, this is what the, especially on the why IT Talent Hub is providing these services. Okay. Yes. Now, any doubt till now? I will go to the next area. Any doubt till now?
No, good. Thanks.
No. Yes.
No,
Are we good?
no, that's fine.
Okay, good. So now the next part is like we will go with the demo on what exactly the manual part which we are going to cover. Okay, so the initially we are going to cover with the, maybe now if I'm asking with the Nitya, not like specific to the Balan, but the Balan is also representing the other person. Suppose that these people are from non-IT background, so they want to first of all understand about what is the software, what is software testing. Okay, especially suppose if you are opening any of the application, see here, if I'm opening any of the application, right? So what is this one called normally? Suppose if I'm opening any Amazon or any application, what is this one called? Can I say this is as a software?
Yeah.
Yes, this is a software. Okay, basically what type of software I can say? This is a web-based application. Huh? And also I can say this is a front-end application. This is a front-end application. Why I'm calling this as a front-end application? Because through this particular UI, I'm able to through this UI. Sorry, sorry. Maybe I'm not shared my full screen. Okay. So now I'm able to see here my full screen. You are able to see my full screen now. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So this is the application I just opened. Okay. What is this? What is this?
Yeah, I said.
So now only browser, only I have browser. Through the browser, I'm able to navigate to the application. Through the browser, I'm able to navigate to the application. Okay, what is this application called? Web application. Yeah, web application. Also, we will call this as a front end. Front end, correct? Why we are calling this as a front end? Why we are calling this as a front end?
Because that is the front interface.
Because this is front ending. Because through this application only, I'm able to access my, through this application, through this UI, I'm able to access my server. I'm able to access my server. Okay. right? So front end is mainly needed to connect with our server, and whatever the server is responding also, it will represent in the UI. It will represent in the UI. Okay. So where is the information stored? Informations are stored in the database. Informations are stored in the database. Clear? Okay. So first of all, even we have to understand the application, how the software application, simple architecture. Okay. What is called the front end, what is the back end, and what is a server. Okay. Mostly we don't have any work with the server. Basically, the program, the main core program will sit in the server where we will access and utilize, but we won't do anything on the any program or any update in the server level. Okay. The server will help us to access the application and work on the application, right? And even the data are stored in the records and data are stored in the database. Yes, clear? And there is one more thing which we want to understand is the API part. Okay, API is called middleware layer. API is called the middleware layer, where we have to send the request and the responses are carried out through this API. Okay. So the API, why we are using the API means the API has the defined standard format. Suppose I'm having any of the development stack from both the side. This is the standard stack to handle the request and response, which is nothing but only two format. What is the two format? XML or the JSON format. XML or the JSON format. Okay, to send the request and then get the responses accordingly. Okay. Yes. So we as a test engineer, even we want to understand what is a front end, what is the application server, and what is the database, and how the APIs are interconnected between the or otherwise as a middleware layer. Yes. Clear?
Yeah.
Especially for the Nitya. Clear?
Yes.
Okay. Right. So now, if you are understanding this, then even related to the application, you have to also aware of some other application. This is the web application. Why we are calling this as a web application means this can be accessible by anyone. This can be accessible by anyone. Okay. So do you think that this is restricted for some people? This Amazon.
Yeah.
No, this can be commonly accessed by everyone. That's why we are calling this as a web application. Okay. Suppose there are some HRMS application or some other your office specific application that can be accessible within your network is called intranet application. This is commonly available is called intranet application and the intranet application. Intranet is limited to the network. Intranet is common to everyone. Okay, because we may work on different application as per the project, but we should know about the limitation. Okay, internet and intranet application. Okay, then also we have to aware of the what is this one? What is this?
Mobile.
So even the same application I'm able to access through my mobile device. Okay, even the same application through my mobile browser I'm able to access. Am I right?
Yeah.
Yes. But through mobile, two types. One is mobile app and mobile browser. Mobile app and mobile browser. Browser is the same thing. App is we have to download the test environment app and then we need to do the testing. But don't go to the Play Store to download because Play Store is connected with the production environment. Whatever now we have to do is the test environment activity. Clear? Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Right? So through the mobile also we have to do both mobile app and browser. Why we want to do through the mobile means it is a compatibility testing. Even mobile app is regularly we cannot do it through the web, mobile only. Apart from that, even web also the same web we need to go through the mobile because now the mobile usage is more. Now the mobile usage is more. That is needed. Clear? So how as a test engineer, we are going to test the application through the mobile devices also, we are going to see as part of manual, not for the automation. Okay. Yes. So internet application, intranet application, then applications using mobile device.
Mobile app,
Clear?
yes.
Mobile device. So another one. Okay. So what is the another one? Suppose a calculator. Okay. Suppose the calculator. Okay. Suppose the calculator or another one. Okay. Suppose the calculator or notepad. What are all these kind of applications? What are all these kind of applications?
Mobile apps, right?
No, these like calculator or the notepad. These applications. Even this is also software now as part of software. Okay.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay. To notepad to have okay, the text and the format, everything, right? Okay. So these are all also the software. This is also a this is also a software. Okay. Right. But what kind of software? What kind of software?
Applications.
Yeah. So what kind of software? These are all called desktop applications. These are all called desktop applications. Okay. But there is a difference. If I'm accessing this particular web application, only through the browser, I can able to access the URL and I can be connected with the server. But these desktop applications are the exe already available in my local to invoke and then work on it. So even I don't want any internet for the desktop connections, desktop applications. Agree? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Right. But still, why we have to understand means we are not sure what kind of application you are going to work. But we need to understand all these different types of applications. Any doubt? Any doubt?
No, that's fine.
No, right? So Nitya?
No doubt.
No doubt? Okay. Yeah. So Nitya, what is your background? You told like
I have like 10 years of experience in manual as well as automation testing.
okay, good. Fine then. Okay, then you both are then with the these are all very basic then. Okay, but these are all for only for the like initially whatever I told for the non-IT people. Okay, and even maybe the Balan has to explain to your student. These are all we are going to cover, Balan, the initial part. Okay, that's not for you both as of now. Okay, right, good. So we are going to explain now. Whatever I'm giving is this is how we are going to give the information for the student on the training. Okay, right. Fine. So the internet application, intranet application, and then we have to also understand about the principles of testing. What are the 7 principles of testing? How that is those principles of testing are important. Okay. Yes. 7 principles of testing. Okay. So we will also understand about what is the purpose of this particular one as part of the test engineer. Okay. So we need to also understand about why how the testing should show the presence of the defect. Our purpose is the testing should show the presence of the defect, not their absence. Okay. And I cannot do any exhaustive testing. Exhaustive testing is impossible. Exhaustive testing is impossible. Okay. So early testing saves time and money. Early testing saves time and money. Also, defect we should be clustered together, group together. We should know the concept of pesticide paradox, which is nothing but always then we have to enhance the test cases to identify the error is the defect is the pesticide paradox. Okay. Testing is the context dependent. I cannot do the same type of testing for all the applications. Also, I cannot say that there is no any error means it's not like nothing, but the quality is very great without covering all the requirement. Absence of error is the fallacy. So these are all part of 7 principles of testing we have to understand. Okay. So normally after this, even we have to also go with SDLC and SDLC. Okay. So in general, we should also aware of the SDLC and the SDLC concepts. Got it? Right? From the requirement design, development, testing, deployment, and maintenance, because this is a core for our software development software development life cycle. If I'm doing any software development without SDLC, I cannot do. Then as a test engineer, we are part of this testing. Okay. This will be elaborated into the SDLC phases. This is elaborated into the SDLC phases. Nothing but requirement analysis, test planning, test case development. Then we will do the environment setup, test execution, and test cycle closure. This is the SDLC lifecycle. SDLC lifecycle is nothing but the major part. SDLC lifecycle, testing lifecycle is the major part for the test engineer. Clear? Agree?
Yeah. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So completely we are going to understand about how to understand the requirement, then do the test planning, then how to do the test case development, test execution, and test cycle closure. Okay. Then during this phase, even we are going to understand about how to write the test cases initially for the non-native people, how to write the test cases using even test planning. Also already we have the test plan and how to, what are the template in the test plan, how to write the test plan. And then we will understand about the writing the test cases initially in the Excel format. Okay. So what are all the field column needed and the template look like. Okay. So how exactly we are writing the proper test cases, we will understand. Okay. So what is a precondition and what are all the priority, the test data, and that steps to run. Okay. How exactly we have to sequence the things and write the test cases, then expected result, and then these are all part of test preparation stage. These are all part of test preparation stage. Then what is the next one? Next areas are test execution phase. Next areas are test execution phase. Because both are different. Both are different. I cannot say that the test preparation and execution is same phase. Correct? No? Yes. Even in the SDLC, see the SDLC. Okay. So test design phase is different. Test case development or design is different. Test execution is different phase. Yes. Because see here, even we need to understand the core concept like in the dev test process. Okay. In the dev test process, you are able to, whatever now the developer is doing the development. Okay. We are understanding the requirement and we are writing the test case. But by this time, we won't have the application. How we are writing? Referring the requirement and the screen design document. Okay. Then we are doing the test case review. And after that, we are getting the application in the test environment. Then this will be executed and for the testing. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes. Agree? Yeah.
Yes.
And so the parallel activity, dev test process are the parallel activity. I cannot say that there is a tester will sit idle. No. Once the requirement is available, the tester will understand and write the test plan, test case development, and this flow will go. Then this side, the developer flow will be go, right? Yes. So both are in the parallel activity. Both are the parallel activity. Am I clear?
Yeah.
Yes. So dev test process. So by the time you are writing the test case, then we will be, after writing the test cases, then we will be reviewing the test, then it will be ready for the execution, for the test execution. By the time the developer will give the developed application as a build. Build is the executable code for us to do the testing. Yes. Okay. So also during this journey, we will be also understanding about different SDLC methodology like waterfall model, V model, and the spiral model, and then agile model, delivery model completely. We are able to explain this particular full process, like who is the scrum master, product owner, team, and then how exactly we are maintaining the product backlog, sprint backlog, what is called the sprint review, retrospective, daily stand-up meeting. We are understanding on the Agile Scrum framework. We are understanding on the Agile Scrum framework. Agile Scrum framework. Once we are understanding on the Agile Scrum framework, even we will be going towards the area here, and then we will be able to work on the Jira. Okay. Now I'm not sure whether I have the license is still active trial version. Just check. Okay. So we are also going to understand about how to set up Jira, how to set up Jira. Okay, because Jira is the project management tool. Jira is the project management tool. Okay, so we are going to understand on how to set up the Jira from the scratch. Okay, and then in the Jira also we need to have the Cypher Squad, which is nothing but to write the test cases. Okay, this is the plugin to write the test cases. So we are also understanding the Cypher Squad, how to write the test cases. Then test cycle is the test execution part, and then we can take a lot of reports by default. Okay, maybe we can ask now how we are able to write the test cases. Means it's not rocket science, just the direct how manually we are able to write the test cases. Here also the description, like what is the priority of the test case, and then what are all the test steps needed, and what is expected, like this. Okay, we can able to write the test case like how exactly we are written in the Excel, the same way. But we don't want to follow both. Anyone, either companies following Excel. Mostly now companies not following Excel. So that we will set up the Jira and we will also work on this Jira to understand. Clear?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Right. So Nitya,
Yeah.
is it okay?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. So maybe you are worked on already in the
Yeah.
Jira. Sorry. Yes. Yes. Okay. Fine. Fine, Nitya. Okay. So then actually we have to do the test cycle and then execution. Then even defect management using Jira, we are also going to cover with the how to create the user story and then defect creation task and linking the requirement with the test case, RTM, everything we are going to understand from this. Okay. Yes, all right. So now, once we are even understanding about this particular test cases, once again, yeah, test Jira, then even we will also go and aware of the other area, right? So different levels of testing and different types of testing, okay? Different levels and types of testing. What is the need of different levels and types of testing? Why it is needed? Different levels and types, because different levels are like how we are starting from the scratch, like the component testing, integration testing, system testing, and different types is nothing but ad hoc testing, exploratory testing, risk-based testing. These are all different. These are all different. Huh? These are all different types of testing. These are all different types of testing. Why types of testing is needed? After you are executing the test cases, why it is needed? Any clue? Any information? Why it is needed? Why it is needed?
Yeah, because they sometimes it works isolated, and then when you integrate them, it might just have a conflict or it may not work as expected.
Exactly. So it's not only the meaning of we have to only to execute the test case, because we may not cover everything through that combination. So still we have to do the additional types of testing, and even initial level is, as I told, the component is a separate portion. Then integration one to another. Integration is into component integration, module integration, system integration. Correct? And the system means the complete flow. The complete coverage is the system. Yeah. So as a test engineer, we need to do the testing for all of this area. Right? Agree? Yes. Right. Then
Yeah.
types, different types of testing also, to ensure whatever now I'm not covered, whether I covered it properly in the different types of testing. That's the purpose, right? And even we will also understand high level on the non-functional testing, okay, just for the high level information. And then even we are going to aware of the setting up and then do the database testing using PostgreSQL, how to set up the database, how to create the table, how to insert the record, how to work on this record also we are going to see, right? And then API testing with Postman, API testing with Postman. Why these are all needed basically? And mobile testing, already I told, mobile testing with manual approach. Clear? These are all bundled, because if you are as a test engineer going for any company, you need these skills. You need these skills. Nitya, agreeing? No? Agree my point, no, Nitya?
Yes.
Yes. We need no.
Correct. Yeah.
Correct. No, because these are basic. Without this information, I cannot say this is perfect. Okay. Yes. So we should make the people very clear on this area. So once we are done, even we have the BDD test scenarios also we need to understand using the Gherkin language given when then format, how to write the BDD. Even in the Jira also we can able to write the BDD format. Suppose here I'm able to say this test type. Okay. Either step by step means this is the one. BDD Gherkin means it will change the format. We have to write the format. Clear? Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. So these are all the manual side. These are all the manual side. Okay. Then we will also understand with the AA part. Okay. Then we will come and come to the AA part. Okay. So what is the AA part? We will also understand means. Okay. So you just go to the AA. See, initially you are going to understand. Initially you are going to understand the AA part with what is the AA? What is AA and how the AA will works. Okay. Suppose if you are asking AA, what is AA in general? As per your terminology, what is AA? What is AA? As per your own terminology, what is AA? It's artificial intelligence. It's a branch of computer science. Okay, but it aims to create machine capable of performing task. Machine capable of performing the task. But compared to the earlier software, what is needed? This one, it requires the human intelligence. It requires the human intelligence. These tasks include learning, reasoning, problem solving, and perception. Got it? So language understanding and interaction, right? AI system uses algorithm, models, and large data set to simulate human cognitive processes. Correct? Can we say this as a AI? Yes. Because normal software means that's a conventional system. I cannot say that it will think, react, and then give the outcome. It won't. But here AI system, we are making the system to think, react, and give. How it will? Using our training, using our training the model, and then evaluating and then implementing the model based on our outcome. Okay. So in this AI, we have ML, machine learning algorithm, NLP, computer vision, robotics, and the expert system. These are all the areas. These are all the areas in the AI. These are all the areas in the AI. Clear? Yes. Agree? So sorry. Any questions? Able to hear me?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Fine. So these are all the areas. So maybe in the category, what are all the categories in the AI means? We can say narrow, general, and super. Okay, narrow is like less than the human intelligence. General is equal to the human intelligence. Super AI is more than the human intelligence. Okay. Then even we spoke about the conventional system and then the AI system. Conventional system is a regular software system. Regular software system. But if you are using any of these areas, okay, which areas? Like any of these areas, like ML, NLP, computer vision, robotic expert system, then that system will be the AI-based system. Those systems are the AI-based system. Even here we have some concepts like a pre-trained and then a transfer learning. We will understand about those concepts in the later area. Got it? So then even we are going to understand about the quality characteristics, like how the AI model, if you are developing, how exactly the quality characteristics should remain. Okay. Because it is now considered equal to the human, considered equal to the human. Okay. So that will be also covered as part. And then if I'm going to the project, see, even initially we want to maybe have the Anaconda Navigator to have our project. Okay. So even we are going to develop some of the project already, not develop, we can use, because basically the developer will develop. Okay. Like Balan is there means the Balan develop the AI or ML model, and then Balan will give the other people for to do the testing. Am I right? Yes. because you are developed. Then the
Yeah.
tester should think in the various aspects to test this application. But here the small difference between the conventional system and the AI system is here even we need to understand about what is the algorithm
Mm.
we are using and the libraries we are using. Because just to understand the basic things, just to understand the basic things on the project, because why we are using it, what is the purpose. Okay, once
Mm.
we are understanding this, then we will also aware how we are able to work on this, how we are able to work on this. Okay, here suppose where we want to initially train the model, where is my training data available? I'm kept it in the CSV file. I kept it in the CSV file example. Okay, so now I'm saying one second. Okay, so this is the CSV file. Just I'm keeping my training, whatever the data which I want to train the model. Okay, so then I have already kept that particular thing in the workspace. Okay, see here, right? So this data I have to train. Using this data, I have to train the model. Okay, so this is the data. One second, I will close that one. Right. Yes. So now using the Python library, we are using the Python command, we are reading the CSV and then we are creating the data in the local, creating the data frame in the local. Okay, so this is all the data we are visualizing and then we are enhancing the data here. Why we want to do? Basically, here the as per the ML. Okay, here I will show you. Sorry, not this one. See, as per the ML, we have the ML workflow. So initially you need to collect the data. Okay, so we have to collect the data. After you are collecting the data, then what we will do? We have to purify the data, fine tune, and you have to clean the data. Okay, see here, get the data, clean and prepare and manipulate the data. Then only you can train the data. Because if this Excel file only having the problem, then I cannot use this data for the meaningful information. I cannot use the data for the meaningful information. Got it? Okay, one second. Here, now we have the spreadsheet, okay, with the data. So I have to read this content. Then suppose here if you are seeing these are all the somewhat invalid data or the blank values are available, then I cannot use those record. So first of all I have to fix those issues. Okay, so that's the reason initially the data, whatever we have to do is the data
Cleaning.
cleaning the data. Okay, then after cleaning the data, then we will be, after cleaning the data, we are going to train the model. After cleaning the data, we are going to train the model. Correct? Yes. See here, right? So these are all the visualization. For data visualization using the Python only, we are doing the data visualization to see and clean the data. Okay, then once we are done, then we are going to do the, okay, split. Okay, see here, you are going to split the data. Like maybe I will able to say how I'm going to split the content, how I'm able to split the content. Once again, it once again. Just a moment. Here I want to train the model, but while training the model, I'm splitting the data. How two categories. Whatever the question, this is the COVID level, whatever the question I'm asking to get the answer from the patient or to analyze from the patient, this I consider as X. The exactly whether the patient is impacted with the COVID or not, I'm keeping under Y. X and Y. X and Y. Okay, X and Y. See, then we are able to say how much we are splitting for the testing and training data, whatever we are providing. 20% for the test. Then remaining 80% it will take for the training. Okay. And also we are properly splitting the X train, Y train for our model training. Okay. So then here we are writing a function. Here we are writing a function to have the predefined or whatever the evaluation we have to do. We are written the function. Maybe now you can ask who developed this particular content, whether tester or developer. This is developed by tester or developer.
It's developer.
Developer, because tester is a part of understanding this and then doing the testing. The tester is not here to develop this particular one, because the same way how the Amazon application is developed by the developer and it is came for us to do the testing. Here also our purpose is to do the testing only. Here also our purpose is to do the testing only. Clear? Yes. Okay, but understand the concept and do it, because now you have to ensure the data is clean and you are able to work on this data, because here any maybe suppose missing value, duplicate value, this can be eliminated. We should eliminate, and we can see the different graphical representation on the data. Okay. Then after that, even we have to do some of the places called encoding, converting the one data format to the another data format. Here initially we have yes and no, but after that I want to say if yes is equal to 1, no is compared to 0, then accordingly we will convert this particular data frame and then we are going to use. This is encoder, encoder. And then we are just analyzing again with the different graphs, and then we have to go ahead. This is also a heat map to understand about the data integration level, right? Then we are already understood the function. Then for the logistic regression algorithm, I'm going to implement this function. I'm going to implement this function. Then we are getting the outcome. How? Because these are all the one which we are written, ROC, mean square means where? It will come from here. It will come from here. Because we are only written. We are only written all the, see here, ROC mean square value formula. Okay. But only one advantage we have to think here is, okay, apart from this, we are also getting the confusion matrix. What is this confusion matrix means? This is the one where it will decide the algorithm, the best performance and where it is missed out also. See, this diagonal is for the good performance. This diagonal is where it is missed out to provide the proper value. Okay. This is the positive. This is the negative one. This is the positive output. This is the negative output. Nothing but here this is expected, but this is the one which it is given the another way. Suppose here, what is the actual? See here, prediction. Prediction. Your prediction is 0. But what is the actual should be? It should be 1. 1 means yes, but the prediction told 0. No COVID. Okay. So the confusion matrix will used for to analyze, and then based on this only even we can able to calculate these formulas like precision, recall, everything you want to calculate. Then you need the confusion matrix outcome. Clear? Like that we have the k nearest and then the random forest, different algorithm. Okay, so based on that, which is the given the best output on the measurement, then you are implementing based on even every factor like time consumption, everything, because here whatever the accuracy, everything is equal, almost similar, but we went to the k nearest instead of random forest, because random forest is taking too much time, even though the less difference with the accuracy. Maybe with the client discussion, we are going to implement the k nearest neighbors instead of the random forest. Got it? Okay. So then you have to implement in the final here on the solution, saying that we are implementing the k nearest, sorry, later, not this one here. You are implementing the k nearest. You are implementing the k nearest. So this program is running based on the k nearest one, and then I'm going to get the output. I'm going to get the output. So when I'm now running, the same question is asked. Okay, the same question is asked by the program. Okay, so do you have the patient have the breathing problem? Does the patient have the breathing problem? Does the patient have the fever? Suppose I'm saying yes or no. Cough, yes. Okay, sore throat, yes. Running nose, yes. Recent asthma, no. Something, okay. Chronic diseases, no. Headache, yes. Okay. Heart disease, no. Diabetes, no. Okay. Hypertension, no. Okay. Fatigue, something. Okay. So then gastrical disorder, no. Okay. So abroad recently, yes. COVID patient interacted, yes. Suppose. Okay. Gathering, no. Okay. Exposed places, no. Member working in public. Okay. Now, based on whatever I have provided the information, okay, the model is considered the patient may have the COVID impact, may have the COVID impact. Okay, but I cannot say that the patient should have the COVID impact because this is a prediction. This is the because the model will always give the model will always give the
Prediction.
prediction, not the that may be accurate, but it's a prediction. It's a prediction. Clear? Okay.
Yeah.
So our part, now where is our part? Our more part will come in this particular area. Okay, basically this testing of the exact thing with the known different test data, whether it is giving the proper outcome as per the expected, we can able to check. Okay, this one. And lot of places we will have the acceptance criteria to check these particular values like formula, different formula, whether the model is achieved the proper one. Otherwise, even we have to fine tune the data until we are getting the expected outcome. Then we need to say, yes, this is we can able to deploy it or not. Clear? Okay. So
Yeah.
this is for the ML level. This is for the ML level. Even we are covering for the ML as an example. But in general, as I told, even we have a lot of other robotics, other also. But as per part of our syllabus, we are going to see this through the ML model on the testing. And even how to write the test cases for this particular one. And maybe we have to also understand about the remaining area. Now you are talking about the now we are talking about the ML. Okay, how the performance metrics also we are able to then even how the ML neural networks will be working on. How the neural networks is working on. Okay, what is called the input layer, what is output layer, what is the hidden layer. Okay, how it is also calculated or how this is also uh, coming up with the expected outcome based on the weightage that we need to understand. Okay, then evaluation of various AI throughout the generation or the progress till now from the we will able to see from 1950 onwards. Okay, so there are the evaluation also we need to understand how yearly even before to that also. Okay, right. Then we normally what are all the test approaches we need to follow for the AI system? What are all the challenges we will face? And then even we have to also understand the different tools like okay different tools. What are the different tools? What are the different tools? Like how AI is used for testing, how AI is how AI is used for testing, like to write the test cases, to create the defect. Like ChatGPT and other places, you can ask the right question, the AI will help you to do. Another one, there are some tools itself. The tools is nothing but test rigger or some other example, okay, or even scriptless tool that will create the automation script for you. Got it? Because those are all some of the AI enabled automation test scripts, automation test tools. Clear?
Yeah.
Because now the trend is you have to reduce the effort completely, not even the computer work, but beyond using AI, then only you can say you are the right person. Okay, even for testing effort, you can reduce it. You can write a lot of test cases using the AI tool itself. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So these are all the content we have to understand and cover through this syllabus. Okay. Any doubt? Any questions? Any clarifications? Any other point?
No.
Yes.
Nothing from me. No.
Nitya?
No.
Good. So really you think that this will be useful for the upcoming things? Because I will tell you another thing also. Now, there is none of the places we cannot say that without a AI. Correct? No? Many places. Suppose I'm going to some other application. Suppose, okay, some Indian bank's website. Anything. Okay. Now I'm just opening this particular site. Now any application, any maximum, any of this application, now it will come along with the, what is this one?
Yeah.
What is this?
So AI chatbot.
AI chatbot. It is clearly saying your AI virtual assistants, your AI virtual assistants. So this is one part of the core application. So even we have to have some basic knowledge to test this. Here, yes, like that, a lot more applications now they are developed along with the AI. Yes. Any other doubt? Any question?